What a game that was, guys! Easily the most entertaining match of the season so far. But more than that, it was the perfect proof that better tactics don't always guarantee victory. And if you disagree with that, let me know in the comments. But for now, let me explain what happened. Real Madrid pulled off a crucial 3-2 win against Manchester City, putting one foot in the next round of the Champions League, with the second leg set to take place at the Bernabeu. Ancelotti's side looked more dangerous, generating 3.24 non-penalty XG from just 6 chances. But what if I told you that Mr. Eyebrow wasn't the tactical mastermind here? In fact, it was Pep Guardiola who came up with the more brilliant game plan. Let me break it down. In the first half, City caught Real Madrid off guard with a unique build-up approach. They used a 2-3 structure, but the real surprise came in midfield. 5 defenders formed the first 2 lines of the build-up, with Ake and Diaz as the centre-backs, while Gvardiol and Akanji tucked inside alongside John Stones in the middle. This gave Real Madrid plenty of problems. First, in their deep build-up phase, City used a 3-2 structure, with the centre-backs splitting wide to let Ederson step in between them. The midfield duo was formed by 2 of the other centre-backs, with either Gvardiol or Akanji taking turns tucking inside or dropping deeper. John Stones, however, was the constant presence in the middle, staying central and dropping deep to disrupt Madrid's 2-man press. This gave City multiple ways to progress the ball. One key method was using Stones as the link player. Under pressure, he could play quick one-touch bounce passes to one of the wide centre-backs, helping City escape tight situations. Even if they went long and lost possession, having either Gvardiol or Akanji centrally positioned allowed them to contest second balls more effectively. But that wasn't all. City had another way to break through, finding the free man. And once again, that was John Stones. By creating a 5v3 overload against Madrid's press, City consistently found the extra man, especially after luring Madrid forward to press Ederson. In this example, you can see Vinicius stepping up to press the keeper, leaving Bellingham caught between 2 City players and forced to track Akanji's movement. This opens up an easy passing lane from Ederson to Stones. In fact, that's exactly how City scored their goal. They deliberately invited Madrid's press, knowing it wasn't the most effective, and exploited the spaces left behind. But why do I say Madrid's pressing is average? Well, just take a look at these graphs. They show where they rank in La Liga when it comes to disrupting opposition build-up. Not too impressive, right? Now, back to the goal. Here, you can see City in full control using the same 2-3 setup we talked about earlier. But instead of forcing a risky pass forward, they deliberately played the ball backward, baiting Madrid into pressing. They used quick combinations on the left before triggering Vinicius' pressing run with a pass back to Ederson. At this point, Madrid pressed in a man-to-man fashion. But the real issue? The way both Bernardo, and in this case, De Bruyne dropped deep into wide areas to receive the ball. That movement pulled Madrid's structure apart, creating the opening City needed. From here, KDB was able to find Gvardiol. Looking at it from a different camera angle, you can see how this press-baiting sequence created space at the back, leaving Haaland in a one-on-one situation with his marker and plenty of room to run into. That's exactly how the first goal came about. But guys, that wasn't the only advantage Pep's tactics gave his players. However, while this next point helped City create space, they didn't fully take advantage of it. By inverting their full-backs, who were really centre-backs, into midfield, City forced Madrid's wide players to tuck inside and protect central spaces. Meanwhile, De Bruyne pinned Mendy, dragging him out of position and creating space for City's wide player on the right to get into dangerous areas. Unfortunately for them, they only switched play to this side once in the first half, which led to a dangerous shot from Foden. In the second half, they still didn't capitalize on this space until they finally did. And the moment they did, they won that penalty for their second goal through the same player. But here's the thing. Despite all these tactical tweaks, build-up structures, and pressing strategies, City still failed to create more chances than Real Madrid, even though they had a more structured approach. So, what happened? Did Madrid just get lucky? Was it Mr. Ancelotti's eyebrow working its magic? Well, let's just say Don Carlo definitely had a trick up his sleeve. No tactical complexities, no sophisticated structures. Don Carlo kept it simple. Use your best players to their full potential and target your opponent's weaknesses. Yes, Madrid's pressing was subpar, and their build-up wasn't as structured as City's, but they made the most of their biggest weapons: Bellingham, Vinny, and Mbappe. Jude acted as the connector, linking defense to attack, while Vinny and Mbappe stretched City's backline and forced mistakes. Sometimes, winning a football match doesn't require intricate tactics. Sometimes, all you need is world-class players and a manager who puts them in the best position to shine. So, in the end, was this a tactical masterclass from Guardiola? In many ways, yes, but football isn't just about tactics, it's about execution, individual brilliance, and sometimes just having the better players on the night. Real Madrid might not have had the most structured approach, but they had the right players in the right moments, and that made all the difference. Now, with the second leg at the Bernabeu, the question is, can City find a way to break through, or will Madrid's big game magic strike again? Let me know what you think in the comments. Who do you see going through? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more breakdowns like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.